All right. Let's see if all right, there we go. The comments are rolling in now. Dang, that was pretty crazy, guys. I don't know what the hell was going on. YouTube was, or not YouTube, but StreamYard was just acting up. My goodness. I have to complain somewhere. First, like, yes, y'all, please re-like the video, please. Let's get the likes back up. Man, I swear, every time something good is going, they always find a way to mess me up. Frank, what's going on? All right, y'all let the comments roll in. Let me see. We got 4 people. Is the other stream still going? Y'all know? Let's see. 4 people up in here. We'll wait for other people to slide through. Actually, I'm gonna start inviting. I'm gonna start inviting people up in here. So we could get on with the show. Easy does it. What's going on, Easy? Man, we trying to get this stream started back up, man. Man, I don't know if you saw, but or if you caught the tail end of it. Can you pull up? Yeah, I could pull up comments now. Shop Cat. Yeah, we good. We good. We good. Hello, Oswaldo, Shop Cat. Anyone? Yes, I'm back. Thank you. Like I said, if you coming back in, please hit that like button. You know, because that way it could push the video back out there and we could get viewers back in. Hey, I'm back. Thank you, Frank. Hi, Cat. M Leisure. Frank just saying, yeah, we good with the comments. Hell yeah, that's what we need to do. I don't know why the hell it did that. That was dumb. Ugh. Like DLC sent that he sent that super chat and it like shut the comments down. It was weird. So let me create a post. We back. Yep, we good. We good. Howdy, easy does it. Hello, Flavia. Yeah, I see you, Oswaldo. I see you, bro. I see you. When it's 3 a.m. in your bed. Yes, yes, dude. I deal with that so much. It is so weird. And okay, so there was one time I'm gonna explain to y'all. There was this one time, okay, one time at band camp. This one time at band camp, I was actually at training. I was doing a abandoning a vehicle at work because I was getting sent to training. So I get this vehicle, CAN communication issue, ABS just going offline. So, I'm checking voltages on my CAN line and I have some weird readings and I don't know what the hell's going on with it. Well, in the middle of CAN class, we're learning something. They explained one thing when it had to do with voltages, and I was like, boom, dude, I have a short in the damn harness on the CAN line. And guess what? When I got back to work, another master tech, our senior master tech, he ended up with it. I walked straight up to him. I said, there's a short in the freaking CAN line, right? He goes, yeah. He looked at me like I was crazy. I was like, dude, I was in class and they were talking about it and it came to me. He's like, yeah, dude. He's all, I actually put a harness on it. I was like, that was mine. It was on a Titan, like a 2011, 2012 Titan. This was, man, maybe like 5-6 years ago. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy how your brain just, yeah. I'm back. Thank you, Frank. Easy does it. Sup. Let's see. Oh, I need to send emails out, right? Mr. Lakes Automotive. Let's go. Oh shit, hold up. Here, redo that. Present invite. We got Lakes. Gonna hit Chris with it. Mr. Chris JRS. If y'all trying to come in, man, let me know. Let me know. Mention Clarence parents had a real man. Dude, I wish companies. I get guys. I've gotten companies hit me up to promote like computers. I've had people hit me up to try to promote editing software. I've had people hit me up to promote like right now they want to collab with me to do a mic, like $125 mic. I'm an automotive channel. Y'all ain't gonna give a damn what kind of mic I'm using, what kind of camera, what kind of computer setup, unless y'all are actually trying to do something like that. That's something else. If y'all trying to do streaming stuff, y'all don't give no damn about no mic and computer stuff. Y'all want to know about cars. I don't know, man. These companies like, hello, automotive. Just because we deal with computers in cars doesn't mean that we want your computer stuff. Now, if y'all want to sponsor me, that's a different thing, Sponsor the live, sponsor the channel, something, What up, TBSS? So what happened? I don't know. The damn stream was messing up. Hit the like, guys. Yes, please hit the like, hit the like, hit the like. Got 8 likes up in here. It's working now. Yeah, yes, DLC. Yeah. So if you want to resend that $10 donation, I don't think it actually went through. If you want to send another one, I'm just kidding. Just kidding. Yo, how to hi again. Let me see. I guess I didn't miss the stream. No, you did, but the stream up. Weird communication between YouTube and StreamYard. I wasn't able to pop up the comments on the screen anymore. Stream. Yo. That's when you bolt out of the room. When? Oh man, y'all remember when was it? Tuesday? Tuesday we had lights out. God, come on. How many compressors you did this week? I didn't do none. I did a time and cover reseal. Took way too long on that. I'm at a point right now. I'm tired of locating the bullshit work. I've been hit up to promote yoga. Yoga pants, dude. What the hell? Yoga pants. Now they have hit me up to promote work boots. I don't even wear work boots at work. They were what is that brand that they have? I smell something good. See, this scanner is good for your followers. What the hell? I just saw this right now. What the? Hold on. Wait. What? Have y'all ever heard of CG Solid? Anybody? CG Solid. It says mechanic. Okay, you know what? Wait, I'm gonna share this with y'all. I'm gonna present this with y'all. Okay, share screen. Let me show y'all this right quick. CG. Who's that? Who is that? Mechanic's choice. I don't know. But damn, it looks like a Tech 2, Tech 1, Tech 2, GM's stuff. Ouch. That's a little up there. CG Solid SC880 full system automotive diagnostic scanner with 25 resets for maintenance. I just saw this damn email. Do they have any professional grade, man? Yeah, I don't know. Let's see what else they got. Products, diagnostic scanners. Oh, that I guess that's their full system. So, yeah, that has to be the. Oh my goodness! But it comes in a case. That might be a plus, right? I don't know. It's not even touchscreen. Come on now. We need touchscreen tablets. Yeah. I don't know about that. Makiba? What? Hey guys, got to drive home and we'll be back in about 20 minutes. Shannon, we'll be here. Hopefully. Boogeyman behind you. Nah, that's just me. Cheers. I love your yoga. Come on now, Frank. Cheers, Shopcat. Where'd everybody go? Were they not listening? You know, I said come back. Maybe come back. I'd love to do a promo for Timberland Pro Milwaukee tool or seat change. Oh yeah, that's what I was doing, right? I was trying to look for that. What the hell? CP was talking about them too. Man, this email used to get no love, and now it got so many emails. I can barely get. Jason Picaro. Uh, Jason, are you in here? Are you in here, Jay? What the? Transmission drive came apart, hit the transmission lower mount. Yes, they're both. Wow. Oh my god. Yeah. Crazy. Fuck. That's that loudmouth guy, Scotty. Scott something. Yeah. He hates everything. That's not Toyota. That is not Toyota. Scotty Kilmer is still make YouTube. Wow, he looks the same. Yep. Scotty, the clickbait king. Looks to me like this launch Elite is a lot better. Hey, just wait till you get that thing in your hands. Shopcat. Then you go real. Yeah. Like I said, it's not the CRP 123X is not um the best out there, but damn, for $140 right now, it's a month. If it can program a freaking iKey on a Nissan faster than what my console can, man, I am digging it. Where the hell are these damn boots that they were trying to get me to do? Yeah, they were trying to get me to do laser engraving stuff, man. It was weird. Very much so. There's a goes. Nope. Nope. We don't mess with ghosts. Hey M. Hey Shannon. Where's my guys? What the hell's going on? Lakes, where you at? Lakes. Oh, I should have sent quick wrench. No, I did send quick wrench. What do you? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. TBSS, damn. Too bad they don't do that though. But yes, better looking because of Frank. Come on now, come on. Our dealership's not making drive lines. Had about 12 drive lines dropped off this week for total rebuilds. Really? Um, I don't know. I mean, we don't really rebuild. We're putting units in. We put units in. Now they rebuild them for us, and then we put remans in. Frank, oh man, Scotty Kilmer, boxing man. Y'all know damn well. All I got to do is put my arm on Scotty, and that's it. Game over for him. Who's trying to come in? Somebody new trying to come in? Yeah, we down. I need to get Lake's number. Me and Lakes need to talk. It's funny because y'all know how much I mess with online mechanic tips, right? I barely got his phone number. I barely got that man's phone number. Maybe like 2 weeks ago. That's because he told me, "Hey, Flo, send me your number." Okay, all right, damn. I thought I was scared to say, "Hey, you mind if we text?" Because sometimes it's hard to get through. It's hard to get through to JT because there's so much he's working with on the channel. So like direct contact, YouTube stuff. Hell is this? Yeah, I'm just going through my emails right quick. Let's go, Fluff. Let's go, Fluffy. Let's go. think Chris is out getting. What did he say? He was gonna go do something real quick, right? Oh hell! I think I want to go back. Oh, what? Hold up! Wait, what? Why? Why as a service writer, bro? What was? Yeah, too bad you're at work, because then we'd be able to talk about this more. No, I'm gonna reach out to test. Oh, that was way back then. There's Turner. Okay, I'm gonna send Turner a link. I love your new T-shirt. It's not even new, Frank. What you talking about? So what happened? So I can stay working at home at the same time. Oh, oh, okay. I got you. I got you. Rev up your engine. Nah, man, Scotty. Come on, man. I don't even follow Scotty like that. His to be honest, his voice gets annoying to me. Like, bro, why are you struggling to talk? Turner, Turner. Oh, what's going on, Turner? How you doing? Sorry, I'm late. You're good, John. Hey, John, did you ever figure out that neon? Wow, time fly. Just noticed the time. Yeah, it's kind of late. It's kind of late. This is the second half of the stream, guys. We ended up technical difficulties as always. Stupid StreamYard stuff. Um, yeah, right here looking for something. Maybe maybe I deleted that. Yeah, I was trying to. I don't remember the name of the damn work shoes. Oh, there's Lakes. Okay, hey Lakes, I sent you a. Did you not get it? The link to join the stream. Wait, what the fuck is that? Yeah, I can't watch him. Yeah, like I said, he's rev up your engines. This Toyota right here is like, dude, talk normal. Talk normal. It's not that serious. Got you that. Hey, appreciate you, John. Rev up your engine. Oh nah, okay. Fluffy Mechanic and Scotty Kilmer collab. No. And I think he's in Houston. Oh man. Welcome back. Hey, welcome back. Supra. We 18 minutes in. Hey, Fluff. What? I told Turner that ECM fixed my. Oh, okay. That's what's up. Yes, got it done. Back to basics. Why would positive be where negative is supposed to be? I need a drawing pad, John. Positive. Okay, that just means that where your ground is, you had a bad ground. Okay, that might have been in. That might have been timeout. Yep. Okay. Um. So whenever you lose ground or there's a bad ground, you have positive. You have positive. You have voltage all the way up until there's a break in the circuit. So you probably had a break in the ECM. So that's why you were getting power all the way through. We got Lakes. Oh, there we go. What's going on, buddy?
Hey, what's going on?
To my savior. How you doing, bro?
I'm doing all right. Just wore out. Going to Holiday World tomorrow. So,
What is that?
like Kings Island
Is that like
amusement park.
okay? I was gonna say an attraction or
Yeah,
okay. Y'all
roller coasters and such.
yeah, y'all enjoying the nice weather out there?
I'm sure it's not as bad as you're having out there at your end.
Maybe. What are y'all seeing?
I think it's only supposed to be like 83 tomorrow.
What?
Yeah. Now we had a few hot ones, but high 90s, but I don't think we broke 100. I don't know. I
Man,
don't pay a whole lot of attention to it.
yeah, we're on a streak. We're on a streak for the hottest days.
Yeah. I did buy one of those cooling towels though from Harbor Freight.
Oh yeah, I remember you saying
I
that.
broke it out.
What's going on, Turner? Wow. My customers are always wrong. Are you your own customer, Turner? New here, Fluffy. Would you ever buy a new Nissan? Any new Nissans? Okay, I'm not gonna lie.
No, where's I'm my own customer?
I
uh,
I would struggle working on something that I drive because
oh,
I would be let's just say paranoid.
there, fixed.
I would be paranoid to drive what I work on and wanting to fix everything. Yeah, so no, I'm not trying to drive what I work on daily. Um, and then and then if something happens to my vehicle, then it kind of stirs up controversy because they think you're just trying to get money out of the company to work on your own stuff. So it gets real finicky.
Yeah.
As I am always right, I am a genius. You are pretty damn smart. I didn't a new update. What do you mean, Supra? Dave, I sent you a link. I am always right. How to just proved it. Yeah. Diodes block AC. Diodes block AC past DC. Capacitors block DC past AC. The pump blew out a cap. The skim passed positive through negative. But the PCM blew the power through the cap.
I've ordered a giant whiteboard that I'm going to put right back here. So when we're streaming, when people ask questions and we need to do diagrams.
Yeah, like I said, I want to order it. They have like these pads. Yeah, so I can, instead of using the damn mouse, I just use that pad and start drawing
Use
up
the pad and you can draw stuff, bring it up on your screen. Yeah.
What up, Lakes? How you been? Want me on? Yeah, I mean, sure. Send me an email. It was like 95 today. Easy. 95. Oh yeah, y'all pretty. Are y'all humid out there? Easy. Depends on what.
With
that?
With my customers, if they were right, then they wouldn't be bringing their vehicle to me. Because the only things that come to me are usually the things everyone else can't figure out.
What about you, Lazy? You ever get any of those? My mechanic said.
Yeah, we get them, but we also get. Now this might be a breakdown between my notes to the owner, supervisor, whatever, and they're talking to the customers. But we did a complete reseal on a Cadillac, the engine, and he had an AC concern. Well, the low side going into the compressor was broke completely off.
What the hell?
We have to change the line, charge it, put a vacuum, charge it, and reassess the situation and see if your system's good. And the guy just hot. I mean, he's hot because he paid to have that line done and stuff, and his AC ain't working. Bro, there ain't nothing I can do. You have to fix the problem and recheck,
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, that start with.
Yeah.
Most customers, this is their mechanic.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need one of those.
Customers, this is their mechanic right here.
YouTube. I am their mechanic. Depends on what they pay for and what they expect. What do you mean begging Nader? You talking about like customers being right? Have you ever had a customer curse you out? No, but I've seen a customer curse out a technician, and it ended up with the technician getting run up.
I had a customer. He wanted to go fisticuffs with me, and I have 2 sets of boxing gloves. I gave him the boxing gloves, and I said, "Okay, you want to go fisticuffs? Let's do it."
Oh, yeah.
Right there, and this was at the Midas shop, not too far from where I am. I was down there doing some diagnosis, and he started getting all irate, and he picked up his arms, and I'm like, "Hold on a second." I go to the back seat of my truck, pull out the boxing gloves. You want to do this?
The email.
It was hilarious. Needless to say, his anger was relieved at the end, and we laughed about it, and car got fixed.
That is insane. No, we have
It's a Canadian thing. We actually do carry boxing gloves in our cars up here. That's how we settle disputes. Because in Canada, we have a law. If both parties agree to a fight, as long as there's no outside interference, you're allowed to duke it out.
Huh.
Like, we don't need guns up here. Someone's gonna rob a store. It's like, okay, dude, me and you agree, okay? UFC time. Let's go.
That's crazy. No, we have a haboob and rainstorm passing by. What's a haboob? Good, quicker than you. I will try to pop in a bit. All right, Dave. I know you one busy man. What's up, Fluffy? Second Amendment, what's going on? Thank you for coming in. Harbor Area Tech. Oh, you made it back in, bro. Hey, what are you on, my guy? A big ass boat.
Oh, why does everyone think this is a boat? I live on an island, but I don't own a boat. Okay, it's a bus. It's a bus.
It's a bus.
It is the autobus. You remember when you were a kid and your parents used to put you on a Greyhound bus full of people chain smoking, and you used to go across country to visit grandma? That's what I'm working. What I work in.
Super. Okay, so I guess y'all just didn't get notifications. YouTube's retarded. Hey Turner, thanks for the coffee cup. Use it every day. Ooh. Usually when they say my mechanic, they talking about Google. I mean, but then what's gonna happen if y'all run into this? Well, Fluffy said on YouTube.
Oh well, if someone ever came in and said Fluffy said, I'd be on the phone right now. Fluffy, why are you telling this guy this stuff? This is a Chevy. This is not a Nissan, okay?
That would be, hey, that's when I know I made it.
I know that guy. Hold on, I'm gonna ask him.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask him personally. Hey, welcome back, Harbor Area. A giant. Oh, okay. Yeah, I saw a tornado today.
Now, if a customer said Lake said this, well, you know, I might let it slide. But
I saw a freaking dirt devil today, and I got all excited. That motherfucker was pretty freaking tall. It was about 40, 50 feet up in the air. I was like, oh, snaps.
Yeah, the dust devil.
Yeah, a little dust devil. And then it was funny because I saw it start between two cars, and then it went across the lot, and then it hit the shop. Half of it went into the shop, and then it just, it went away. I was like, look. I got all excited.
See what that was? That was the spirit of an Egyptian pharaoh that dropped his car off for repair. He saw the bill and just disappeared.
Too bad you wasn't filming.
Right? Well, I had my backpack, and then I had my cups, and I was like, man.
It would have been funnier if he did film and he sat down on the ground filming it from down low, making it look giant. Oh my God, it's a tornado class 9.
That's maybe the second or third one in my lifetime that I've seen.
Really? Wow. You used to see them all the time.
Like a little swirly cloud. Not an actual tornado, right?
No, I mean, it's dust. It's just like literally they're probably maybe a foot wide.
Yeah. And we get them, but
somehow they just start
trash it picks up, and but I've seen 2 or 3 of them in front of the shop over the last 5 years.
Yeah, it gets crazy. I was and it was quick. It was maybe like 5-10 seconds.
Yeah,
just caught it real quick. Look up Haboob Phoenix Skyline. What's going on, John?
What's happening?
Enters the chat telling the person who asked to see the manager. I am the manager, but I'm really not. Chris KR, oh my God.
Yo,
a full room. What's going on, guys?
What's up, Lakes?
Sorry.
What's up, John? Where's Turner? How's it going?
He's right there. You don't see him? No. Lake sees him. John sees him.
Wait. Oh.
We're in trouble. Vietnam's making premium tools now.
What's wrong with Vietnam?
Hardened carbon steel that's literally unbreakable, indestructible, laser cut to a perfect finish. And they actually, the snap-on ones, I was actually be able to actually crack and bend the one handles. These ones here, I could not damage. $20.
Sergio.
All right, okay.
Hold on.
I need an explanation.
Hold on. There we go.
Turner, get me some of those.
I need Sergio to explain this to us. See if this is
What?
True or false. Moisture getting into the AC systems.
Okay.
Okay, is that true? Is it true that we should be evacuating, periodically to pull moisture out? And
You shouldn't have moisture in if you. I mean, you're technically not going to get moisture in there unless some part of your system's running in a vacuum that has a leak.
Yep. So
exactly.
Let's say we got rubber hoses, right?
Yeah. Because I mean, as long as you have positive pressure in your line, you're not going to suck in moisture.
Okay. Closed loop, yeah. There's no openings. There's nothing.
But once you're really low, and then your low side's running in a vacuum, and that's where your leak is. If that's where your leak is, then yeah, you're gonna be sucking in moisture.
So the only moisture we should ever have in the system is moisture that
shouldn't have any
prior to us, or
shouldn't have any.
Prior to vacuuming.
Yeah.
Yeah. You should only have the moisture left in there that I left in there when I changed the hose to send it to you guys to do it to refill it.
Exactly. And if there's moisture in there after, then the underlying is that there's a leak to begin with.
Well, it means you didn't pull a good enough vacuum.
That too, you didn't pull a good enough vacuum, or there's a leak.
Yeah. Which even then,
well, I mean, if you have a leak and you're pulling a vacuum, you're going to be sucking in shit.
Yeah, but just because you have a leak doesn't mean that you get moisture in until there's
until it drops below atmospheric pressure. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Because as long as it's above atmospheric, then it's just going to stay. You're going to have enough pressure in pushing anything else out, or no. You're going to have enough pressure inside to prevent anything from forcing its way in.
But the initial question was, do you need to periodically vacuum a system because of moisture in there?
No,
and
unless it runs
short
in a
answer
vacuum.
to that would be no.
But car AC systems don't run in a vacuum, so
yeah, something's
wrong. We have chillers. They run off our 123 that they have purge machines that they take the air out of it because they run in a vacuum.
Mm-hmm.
So
they only the high side's only 20 psi. Your low side's
at tech school, they actually told us that moisture can because of the refrigerant cycle.
Well, whoever taught you that's stupid.
Damn.
Well, that's why I wanted to ask you, because it's always I've heard it, but then there's other people.
Well, I mean, think about it. Like if you have a radiator, right, and it's full of water cooling or whatever, is moisture from the outside ever going to get in if you don't open it up?
No. Technically,
no. It's a closed system, right?
Exactly.
But I mean, it's just like
you have pressure.
Yes, but at the same time, the reservoir tank is not technically a sealed system.
But it's
not a completely sealed system. It is.
But I mean,
sealed.
But what I'm saying is that if it rains outside or water splashes, that water isn't going to get into the radiator.
Exactly. Yes, I understand what you're trying to say. Though.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. For the purpose of the example.
I think their reasoning behind it was because of you can't completely seal off stuff to nature. The nature of the.
You guys just use
materials,
rubber hoses for some weird reason.
Because vibration.
Because of engine movement.
Vibration.
We have isolation fucking.
So because the engine does this.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
need
have.
to account for the.
What do you think a reciprocating compressor is? It's literally, or semi-hermetic is literally just an engine powered by electricity. It's got a crankshaft and it's got pistons, and when they turn on, they torque.
But also it's in motion.
Yeah.
And there's this.
Yeah, but I'm saying was we have vibration. The fuck are they called? There's a word for it that's escaping my head. It's a vibe.
Harmonics.
Dampener.
No, it's a fitting that we put on the refrigerant lines that it'll flex.
Oh, okay. So like a bearing type deal.
No, it goes on the refrigerant line. It's part of the refrigerant line. It just flexes instead of being hard copper.
So kind of like a flex pipe on an exhaust.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I would see that on a car. On a car, I would see that. Probably see that frame over time. Just like I don't.
Kind of like
just like
stove line.
Oh, like a what?
A gas stove line.
Yeah. Same kind of thing. It's just they're wrapped, but if you took away that wrap, it just looks like an accordion.
So John,
braided line.
ECM
braided line. That's it.
Injector issue. I'm assuming, correct?
Wait, what?
Oh, can't hear him.
Oh, I was like, what the hell?
You're muted.
My bad. Yeah, there's noise over here. Sorry. So what ended up happening was when the pump blew or locked up, it surged one of the capacitors on the line up on the back of the motor. And when it blew out that capacitor, then power was able to pass through to the DC side of that, or the ground side of that motor. That's how those injectors were getting hot. That's why they were backwards. The skim module actually shuts off those two injectors along with the fuel pump. So it was the skim module that was giving it power. When I was like, how is this getting power? It was actually the skim module, not the pump.
Oh, okay.
All right.
So they weren't actually on. The injectors weren't actually on. They were just getting power all the time.
Right, and it was because that.
Well, injectors only get
blown.
Injectors only get power just to open, right?
No, they get ground to open.
They ground to open.
Well,
yeah,
the circuit's completed to open.
Yeah,
correct.
Yeah, I get.
But I had hot on the motor. And I had hot on the motor because there was actually both grounds from the motor to the chassis were cut. Yes. So it allowed power to go the other direction with that cap being blown out.
Well, it's not that it allowed it to go the other direction. Like I said, power makes its way all the way up until there's a break.
So was it a bad module or reprogrammed or did it have to be programmed?
They blew out the module. We had to get a new one. Yeah, so I mean, it was like $99 or something like that to get a new one program with a year warranty. Nice. So I mean, it was worth it for the $99. I didn't even want it. We didn't even question it. It was like
you're right. It was the module.
$100. $100, not bad.
Well, it was also that the capacitor being blown was what allowed that power to pass through.
So did you replace the capacitor also?
Yep. Yeah. I thought about it when we were talking. I was trying to get your attention. That the basics that I learned when I was at ITT, one of the things they told me that you should always remember for your entire life, diodes block AC, pass DC, and capacitors will block DC but pass AC. As soon as I thought about that and looking at that wiring diagram you had, I saw that capacitor and thought about it, that if that capacitor was blown, it would allow hot to pass through. And if those grounds weren't connected on the motor, then that would allow that hot to be on the wrong side of those injectors. So it was just overlooked simple stuff, really. But that pump did blow it out.
Happens.
So
you overlook
it's
stuff.
Up and running.
It happens where you overlook stuff, and then because you overlook it, you go a completely different route. You know what I mean? And then
I just couldn't figure out why I was getting hot there when what it had to do with that hot side of the relay, but I didn't realize that on the neons, the skim module is something that you can add depending on trim level. So the skim module is actually not even with all that. So it was actually that skim module that was giving it power, not that relay.
So that you were actually having power on both sides of that connector.
Yep.
Yeah. See, that's what we're trying to tell you last time.
Well, that's what I was trying to explain is like when I was, working on those injectors, I remember that hot was on the other side, and then, I was trying to figure out. Then through all the, talking, that's when I remembered that capacitor. You kept showing me that diagram, and I was looking at it carefully, and I'm like, there's absolutely no way that power from the hot side of that relay could make it back to the injectors, and especially if the chassis is grounded, it's not possible. But it was the skim module that was backfeeding.
It's possible even if the chassis is grounded, because if there's a break,
it's just unlikely.
It's a break in the ground in the ECM itself for those injectors.
Yeah, and see, it wasn't there. It was actually because I actually removed the harness, and it was still lighting up those injectors. I had it on video, but my GoPro decided to flake out. But I actually had it on video where I completely disconnected the harness, and those injectors were still lighting up. And I'm like, how is that possible if the harness is unplugged? But it's because the skim module was feeding power backwards on that harness.
Then they would have had to get ground somewhere. That's weird.
It was coming through the skim module. The skim module
getting power and ground.
Right, from the skim module, because that capacitor was out. That capacitor is supposed to filter, and it didn't. It was allowing the hot to pass through. So it's supposed to filter out the AC. That's why that capacitor is on the end of that on the block. It's chopping real bad tonight. Yeah. I've noticed.
I'm having issues on this side too. All right, Easy does it. Vacuum it down for 30 minutes minimum. And here, we might be looking at a vacuum even longer because of the humidity. Especially, also depends how long we have it cracked.
Yeah, if you have a system open for a while, you're gonna be sitting there vacuuming it for a while.
Mm-hmm.
Isolators.
Yep.
Is that what you were thinking of?
I just couldn't remember the name of them.
Okay. Charlie, what's going on? Teaching. Yes. Hit the like button, guys. Yes, please.
I got mine.
16 likes. Oh shit, Chris. You good, Chris?
Yeah, I couldn't hear anybody.
Anthony, we're not talking about that tonight, okay? I'm still catching hell from the other guys.
So what was that thing you posted on that you said you had like a really low, like you basically had a restriction?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Can y'all guess? What do you think happened?
Your gauges are fucked up.
Yes. No. I didn't tell you.
I've had that happen, so that's why.
Well, you forget to tighten down one side.
Yeah, or it doesn't engage properly. Yeah.
I had an AC concern today, and I was like, So I went to go grab the R1234YF, and I was already dreading. I was like, all right, this is gonna take a minute, but I was like, let me scan this thing. Let me scan it first. Because I was like, it's the newer one. So sometimes they'll give you a code for the AC, right? So apparently there's a bulletin for it. And I was like, oh, yes. I was like, on the 2021 to 2023 Rogues and Pathfinders.
Okay, this was on Essentra. Because it
but
had
I
a code
fixed it
for the clutch.
For the clutch?
For the clutch.
Well, there was a code for the electronic control valve. Yeah. But it was passed. Yeah, the AC still wasn't working. Right?
Hell.
Guess what the bulletin has you replace?
I have no idea.
IPDM. IPDM.
Oh, what?
Yep. IPDM.
Well, on this one, how are we going to get a restriction in the expansion valve?
It's stuck, closed.
Either I don't know how your guys' expansion valves work, but Your bulb can go bad and it'll just slam shut.
Mm-hmm.
Debris.
Oh, Black Death.
Black Death.
Well, your compressor burned out?
Yeah.
Well, if that's the case, then sometimes the expansion valve is not the biggest problem.
Something else caused it.
That wasn't the expansion valve. But the symptom being because when they first brought it in, because as they have it running in the shop, of course, temperature is going to raise pressure a little bit. But when they first came in from the test drive, it was at 10 inches of mercury on that line, and the line was like sucked. And at first, we're like, what the hell? This thing's low on refrigerant. And then let it sit for a little bit, and then it slowly went up to 0 psi. But I had never seen one like that before.
You wanting to say hi?
That was my first time seeing one with little to no pressure on the low side.
Yeah.
I don't know what pressures 1, 2, 3, 4 YF runs at, so I couldn't
normal
tell you.
Normal as R134, the same as R134.
Okay. I have a question. When I was at the previous shop, a lot of the guys were actually pulling that 123 out and replacing it with the 134. You guys heard about that?
I've heard of people doing it, but I've never tried.
Yeah, they were doing it to like every car. They were actually pulling them in. If they had it, they were switching to 134.
But how were they retrofitting the lines then?
Nope.
How were they filling the fittings on there?
Oh, there's an adapter for the
brothers adapters.
So an adapter. So they were adaptive. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
there's an adapter for it to fill and drain, but
the system
itself.
I know
people not know what they're doing, and they force the damn fitting on there, and they contaminate our 130 or the 1, 2, 3, 4 YF.
Well, aren't some of the systems not compatible with that though?
I don't know what kind of oil does 1, 2, 3
I
use.
mean, look at R12 and 134.
Yeah, so I was gonna say I retrofitted R12 on my 240 SX to R134.
Yeah.
So I mean,
it wasn't hard. You just needed I think it was you get the lines obviously, and then you have to flush the system, and then you add your there was a certain amount of R134 you add with some ester oil, I believe it was. Right. And then
exactly.
That was about it was a long time ago. And I didn't do it by myself, so I'm just paraphrasing here, but it was somewhere along those lines. It wasn't that hard though.
We're not gonna bring up those horns anymore, okay? Because that was an embarrassing moment.
So about those horns.
Oh man. Moving on. Hi, Peter.
I've done worse.
It's just me. I was in a rush.
Dude.
Had a lot of work.
I was telling John, you overlook something and you go a completely different route because you overlook that one little detail. You know?
Place, huh, Zach? Yeah.
It's like when
pay attention. I don't know if Lakes was in here when I was telling him that, but man.
One little thing can make a difference in diagnosis, right?
Just like in a wiring diagram.
Just like in The Hangover when he goes, when he quoted, was it Paul McCartney or one of the Beatles when he was like, "You may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not." You know, when it's the whole quote goes, "You may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one." So just those two, just a little send you down a different road, and and then unless you go all the way back, you won't figure it out.
Lakes, on Tuesday. Was it Tuesday? Yeah, it was Tuesday. Well, no, Wednesday. On Wednesday. I go to honk to pull out of my stall, right? I go beep beep. Well, I didn't get no beep beep after I did the front cover on that Armada.
I see. Oh,
you saw it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Let's see. It was something stupid.
Very.
Dang it! I got a bad memory. But
I looked at the wrong fuse. I looked for the
there was two fuses. Yeah, one for the beep beep on the the key.
Damn these security systems screwing us up. Hey, Fluffy, it's a security system.
That's when I learned that the Armada has 3 horns.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Why? 2 for the regular horn and 1 for the key fob.
Jesus.
We don't talk too much about the third horn.
Apparently.
It appears that Mike Hawk donated $1. Mike Hawk. Okay, thank you, Mike Hawk.
The timing on that was just.
I know, Legs got it right away.
I did.
I was like, whoa, is he
Mike
that?
Hawk.
This thing that How to Auto Repair says that they removed 1234YF for some of their cars. Because I remember we were talking with CP about that, and he thought it's like, oh, all the new Dodges have 1234YF. I'm like, no, they don't. My truck doesn't. It has R134. And I went outside, took a picture of the hood, and it's like it's 134. My truck's a 22. But I guess some are 1234 and some are 22.
Zach, congratulations on the new apartment.
I think it has to do with the state regulations. It's like up here in Canada, we got the provincial regulations. We have some cars up here that are 1, and then in another province it's different. So
you guys are weird.
State regulate. Well, in the U.S., you guys do weird things like that too. Weird. Look at your federal emissions. You guys got 6 different versions of federal emissions down there.
Hey,
depends where you're at, because we're not really emission too much here.
Turner,
he's talking about me, John. He's talking
Turner,
about me.
have you made it to the mainland?
Have I made it to the mainland? No.
No. Check the mail.
No. I'm going tomorrow to check the mail. It's problem is the parking lot. It's got this stupid fancy coffee shop that everyone has to go to, and the parking stalls are made for smart cars. They're not made for trucks. And the smallest vehicle I own is my Chevy truck. Everything else is like 3 times the size of that thing. But it's getting driving all the way there, trying to find parking. And then parking a mile away and walking a mile to it just drives me insane.
Just park on top of the smart cars.
Mr. Nismo, I will have to update you with that.
You know what I mean?
It'll be if I still have the crane on my truck, I just lift the smart car up and hang it there while I park.
I saw your text though.
Don't bother, just park over them. It'll be a small bump, but I mean, you're gonna be in and out of there in no time. So.
Yeah. True. Or you could just take one of the bulldozers and make a parking spot.
Yeah, but he'd have to get out of his truck for that.
Expensive.
Do you know the old guy that used to be on PBS that moved up north to Alaska to build a cabin and all that? How he used to talk and describe his life.
Right.
That's how I feel like when I explain to people when I have to go into town. Well, me and Nanook, we got to get into the canoe and cross the Great River, and from there we marched 24 miles up the hill. We stop and say hi to the local beavers at the dam. Then we continue down the hill. It will snow by then, but we will eventually make it to the post office.
You don't get mail where you're at right now?
No, because there's no physical address here.
So you don't exist.
You have to grid.
I am a ghost. I even reported myself dead to get out of debt. So
this guy. I'm wondering, are Boss Barn updating destination signs? It's even more boring than it sounds. What do you mean, Shopcat? Week went good. It's cooled off a little. I wish that was the case here.
It's like the temperature's just getting hotter and hotter.
95 to 99. Yeah.
Bro, look where you live.
110 degrees.
I know. I live in Satan's butt crack.
I feel like I'm right there.
It was actually a lot cooler, a little cooler today. It felt.
So I was getting burnt.
Yeah.
It was
cloudy this morning.
My long car.
I'm just tired of reading 125, 123 on my car when I get in. I'm just like, and I'm
Bro,
like,
I made a short today because like I got into my truck to go get something, and like I turned it on and said it was 37 degrees, and it had like a little thing for like icy roads.
Oh heavens, that's not good.
And I'm like, what the fuck? I made a short, and everybody was like, oh, it's because it's in Celsius. Like, no, for one, it's not even cold, and it's not even hot enough to be 37 degrees Celsius at the time. Like,
ambient air temperature sensor going out.
I don't give a shit. It's a work truck, bro.
That could cause problems with your AC, though.
It'll
affect your AC.
Yeah.
Oh, I turned. It was on. Was it on? I don't know. You'd have to look.
Not unless yours is not auto AC though. When it's auto, it affects it when it's auto AC. If it's just a,
it's
AC.
a Ford though. It's Ford.
Yeah.
It's weird. It's fucking weird.
Yeah, no. Like I turned on my truck and I'm like, the fuck, 37. Not even close to that.
It can still mess it up.
My first truck had AC. That down underneath the dash, there are these two levers you pull and it would open the vents. And then you rolled down the windows and air came in through there. And you had the little windows on the side that you could angle and would direct the wind right at your face, like the little quarter windows. And that was air conditioning, man. No issues, no refilling, no recharging. Just when you're driving down the dusty gravel road, you had to remember to close those little lower vents.
All the
What's looking like over there, Emily? Sure.
All the
talking about. Oh, what the hell?
Still use those.
Yeah, he keeps dropping.
Yeah, you keep dropping out, brother.
He used to not be on his phone.
Who, me?
Yeah, you drop
out. You'll like drop out and then you'll come back.
The flip flop.
Should talk about people who are putting 134 and 1234.
So for me on that, they were doing it because they said the 134 actually performed better than the 1234 YF. So it was.
Hold up, we got a celebrity in the house, guys.
We do. Oh,
At Turner,
JT.
Y'all ever seen Will Smith movie Enemy of the State?
Oh yeah.
What's going on, JT? How you doing, bro? Glad to see you stop by real quick.
How you doing, JT? Nice to see you here.
What's new, JT?
Every time I see JT, I always remember it's like, oh shit, I got to take my truck in.
Yo,
hey man, I'm blaming him for all the shortage of Mopar parts up here in Canada. He's got all the parts. He took them all.
Let me get your opinion on this. JT, how would you feel if this happened down in the comments? People put 134 in a YF system. Could you imagine? I don't know if you're still in here, but could you imagine hooking up your machine thinking it's still 1, 2, 3, 4 YF? And then what's gonna happen? Fucking contaminate it because somebody put 134 in it. They changed it and they didn't change the label.
Well, don't you guys have to put a sticker on it if you change it?
Like, I know, like
we're not. Yeah, but if somebody does it on their own
caps
in the backyard,
plain and simple, we're not
those,
supposed to do it.
Type caps. We have zip type caps and a label that goes around. So you'd cap it off, and then you had a sticker you put around it that said 134. So in order for them to fill it or mess with it, they'd have to actually take that label off and that cap off and cut it.
They're saying that they're putting like different adapters.
You can make adapters, can't you?
Yeah. How will it fit the connections?
Adapters.
People do weird stuff.
There's already adapters for it, apparently.
Hose clamps and rubber hose. That's all you need. Hose clamps, rubber hose.
We've had
really fast with the valve, with the stem valve.
We just had our machine contaminated with 134. The
thing is,
134.
The thing of it,
because they force them on.
But the thing is, we're not supposed to be switching it over. We're not supposed to be legally. We're not. The whole reason why we went to 1, 2, 3, 4 YF is because if it gets into the atmosphere, it's less harmful. It's less harmful. So by doing that,
this sounds like people just not wanting to deal with it.
I mean,
like this guy on this.
If a backyard guy finds out that it's going to cost them $120 for a pound of refrigerant,
but like I've seen like those the little refill cans at like AutoZone and shit, and they're only the same prices. Yeah.
Can you trust that?
I don't know. To me, they were taking perfectly good systems. I mean, vehicles that were brand new and pulling them out and putting 134 just because it was better performing where we're at.
I mean, most vehicles that have 1234YF are fairly new, to be honest. And I don't know why they would be doing that to begin with, unless they got into accidents.
The $10 donation.
No, it had to do. I mean, for what we were doing it for is performance, because, like, for example, our shuttle vehicle, they wanted it comfortable for the customers, and they wanted it colder because it's just here with the humidity, it's awful. So they pulled out the YF and put the 134 so it would cool more efficiently in the vehicle.
But who's to say that it actually does work better? I mean,
not working.
Well, they drove it all day.
Depends on temperature.
They shuttled people here, and our humidity is horrible. So, I mean, it did make a difference.
I spent 2 months retrofitting 125 rooftop transit AC units. Now that they soak the drivers from the condenser. Wow. Imagine that, driving and just getting dripped on. Chinese torture. GM and a few other brands actually removed 134. JT, since you're Mopar No Car, are y'all going back? Are y'all doing a what do you call it? A U-turn back into 134A or 134A? Are y'all putting 134A back? Getting rid of 1234 YF and being like, get all that, and backtracking. Not that I've heard of. We're hearing that R134A is making a return. Crazy. Let me see. They were forced to put back. Yeah. Yep. Where we're going tomorrow night after work? What's that place? I don't go out. I never go out. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna have to get the name of the place. I'll ask her here in a little bit. We are weird though. We have What the?
And your milk comes in bags.
Wait, what?
What?
Hey, what? I miss the old bagged milk, man. I miss the old bagged milk.
I've never even heard of it. None of us have heard about bagged milk.
You didn't know that Canadian milk comes in bags?
Oh, I mean,
back east it still does. Over in the west, it doesn't anymore. Makes me so upset.
What is it? Just
technically, all milk comes from bags.
It's true.
No, but they sell it in bags. So you just buy like a bag of milk.
No, I know. But technically, they all came from bags.
The reason why it was hard to
they came from udders.
The reason why they switched from bags to cartons is it was hard to put the face of the kid on the bag.
This guy.
True.
I do hear the pressures are different. So if you put 134 in,
I mean,
you don't.
Look, Timmy's still missing, guys. He's still missing.
Actually,
so how the hell did you?
We're putting about the same amount of refrigerant in.
We had special jugs that you snip it, you put the bag in, snip it, and pour it like out of a jug.
But yeah,
it sounds like if he's saying that 134
a little laggy
cools better or more efficiently, it sounds more like they're using the same compressors and you have some capacity loss going to or YF. So that way what's going on is you could have the same amount of refrigerant, but it doesn't have the same capacity for the same amount.
That's the love.
So if you only have 1 ton at one for 134, you'll have 8,000 BTUs for 1234 YF. I don't know if that makes sense, but like when we do retrofits of ACs, like and change them out from 22, like you lose a little bit of capacity.
Oh, I had it.
Yeah, so. I mean, there goes to say that people used to, or they still say that R12 was better than 134, and then
that one I
would say it was
134.
It wasn't. It's not so much that R12 is better. It's the same people say the same shit for 22, but it's just it has more utility. I guess you could say, like, I don't know. At least in my industry, where one refrigerant can do multiple things,
Your industry where you,
So, what would be the difference between like
parking lot are too tight?
I'm
glad we don't have that issue.
Evaporator for a like house AC versus like what's in a freezer.
What do you mean? Like, what do you mean? What's the difference?
as far as like what.
I mean, they do the same job.
Exactly.
Just like
are they using the same
tonnage?
What gases are they using in there?
I text her.
Depends on the application for the freezer.
Small in the middle, anytime loads of
depends if you're like medium temp or low temp or.
Let's say like a Frigidaire freezer.
Okay.
So if you're having, what kind of gas would you use in that?
I think the newest ones run on like propane.
So that's what I think where some of these are getting at with changing from R12 to
a lot of it's they use a different refrigerant because it's what do they say, ozone friendly. That's why they use propane, but it's only like 6 ounces of propane.
I'm just curious if the difference between like 130 or like the YF and the 134 is going to be the density of the gas.
Look up a PT.
I got you now, Shop Cat. I understand. I understand.
So you can look up what do they call it?
Inside joke, guys. We have an advisor that he says, like when he sells something, the eagle has landed, Papa. And so we call him the eagle. Inside joke.
That guy sounds annoying.
What's happening, Shannon?
What's going on, Shannon? What guy?
130.
Oh. Let's not go there. Long time no see, man. How are you doing? How's life treating you? Really? Long time? Shannon's always
what is your evaporator? Let's see, in a car, you probably run like a 40-degree evaporator.
No.
What do you run it at?
Sometimes less.
What's the actual temperature of the evaporator? Like your gas coming back to your compressor?
Oh, I don't know.
I never measured
it based off of the evaporator temp sensor. Sometimes like 36, 37.
It's like a 40-degree evaporator. So you have at 40 degrees at 134 is 35 psi. 40 degrees, you're at 38. That's a little bit higher.
Fluff, did you notice that on the new vehicles you can adjust the evaporator temp?
Yeah. But if you look, well, I know they don't teach you guys psychrometrics, so it's kind of hard. Or not a psychometric chart. I'm looking for a Molière diagram. Sorry.
Be like, all right, 20 degrees. Imagine, oh shit.
What, Mr. Niswan? 1, 2, 3, 4. You're, AKA. Oh. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. YF. You're fucked. AKA. YF. YF stands for you're fucked. Bad.
Oh.
Got it.
Clever. Mr. Danny. I knew you were smart for something.
$9 a can for 134A versus $100 a can for a YF.
Oh, man, that price difference is insane. Glad you got that all figured out earlier. You had an issue earlier, Lakes?
I was ordering something off of JD Tico.
Oh, gotcha.
Let's see, pressure. You're at 38, so you're out here. What's your?
Not a problem, Lakes. How could you hook it up? Different fitting? Yeah, I don't know. They're
retrofitting. Adapters.
Yeah.
They said adapters.
Been busy. Got my apartment. Oh, y'all talking amongst each other. I don't believe it really does contaminate. It's illegal reason. Contamination. So these machines won't. They you know this, Anthony. They have analyzers.
They're too smart.
Yeah, smart, right? Yeah. Especially that YF machine.
The analyzers.
So if it sees a different refrigerant in there, it says.
How would it know? I don't think they have analyzers.
Yeah.
It has to do with the weight and the
new one definitely has an identifier on it that it'll know that.
Amazon has loads of adapters. They do.
Yeah, it's the same amount of enthalpy.
Thanks, Amazon.
Tiring, but for the most part. Okay. What's up, Zach? Damn, hold up. Good to see you too. I was like, wait, hold up.
Yeah, you're about the same. Well,
there are 8 ounces, and they're 8. Okay, so for YF, they're 8 ounces of refrigerant, and they're $48 a piece. So you double that to get a pound. You're looking at close to $100.
Right, and it's $9 for 12 ounces of 134 at Walmart.
Yeah, it's insane price.
Easy. Boss is treating you well, right? Cool. Yeah,
my car doesn't have 1, 2, 3, 4. So
I think a lot of people know that R134A or wait, what? Yeah, you threw me off right there, Anthony. 134A works better.
See, but like I think that's this like mentality. Like, there's this dude on YouTube. What the fuck? His last name's Israel, but his like dude doesn't know how TXVs work. So anytime he makes videos of him changing out TXVs because he says they're garbage.
How do they work?
They work by adjusting superheat or maintaining superheat.
Okay, now you're using technical terms, sir.
Well, they work by heat.
Yeah.
No, relative heat, but yeah, they maintain a certain superheat, right?
Yeah.
So, but this
they open and
I don't want to say this, but this fucking fat hick fuck doesn't know how they work, so he just swaps them out because he's too stupid to understand how they work.
All right.
Whoa. Okay.
Jesus.
Wow. Anyway,
that dude just pisses me off every time I see one of his videos pop up.
I've seen several of those.
Triggers you, Sergio.
Yeah. Try to correct Sergio on AC issues, and
I guess it's like I guess it's like we see some guy on YouTube saying, "Man, these brake pedals suck. They don't work for anything." It keeps on taking out brake pedals, and me and Fluff are like, "No."
Good. Any big plans for the weekend?
It's like watching Scotty Kilmer for like auto
mechanics. Oh, good God!
Y'all missed it.
How many times I blocked that guy?
Oh,
look at this. I didn't know I got this. I didn't realize I had this email. I have an email for this scanner right here, right?
I thought this said like CG slut.
I almost thought it said console.
Yeah.
Well, YouTube Scotty Kilmer highly recommended. Then on their homepage.
No way I'd ever buy it.
No, I'm good.
What the? Hey, who's this? Hey, who's that?
Nope. You wouldn't catch me dead with that.
Dude, I don't think Scotty Kilmer's actually worked as a mechanic in like 40 years.
Oh no, he's retired. He's long since been retired. He
was on TV in like his area for a while, and then he started YouTube.
I don't know if I would trust that.
He got kicked.
I miss Diesel Tech Ron. God bless his soul, but I miss him.
Like when they went from R12 130. Yeah, Shannon, exactly. I don't know. Easy Tech Joe, what's going on? Yes, exactly. Darren Locke, yep, the bag milk still. Got the belt. Darren, you're up there in the Canadas also? We haven't had bag milk in like 30 years. Oh. We all had Tupperware jug and special cutter magnet. What the hell?
Yeah.
It's all I even asked my mom, and my mom said the only thing that she's had was glass and
I'm gonna have to check that.
Cardboard.
My mother used to have Tupperware parties sell Tupperware, and we loved them because we'd always get the miniature Tupperware kits for free.
Y'all have quick with
Tupperware for some reason. I had to have them.
QT. Our quick trip is called QT. That's so funny.
And the Rockies, they have one called Come and Go.
Oh my!
Yeah, we've got a Come and Go here. We've got the QTs and what's one of the others that we've got here?
We just have 7-Eleven, man. We just
keep there's 7-Elevens are everywhere here. Oh my God, 7-Eleven's like the number one.
7-Elevens are everywhere.
3, 4, 5, F.
Only one thing.
Well, I'm not
a 7-Eleven for, and I only do it once a month.
There's 2 7-Eleven on my street.
Cheese nachos. I don't know what it is about their cheese and their chili, but I love their chili and their cheese on their nachos.
Where at?
I crave it once a month.
Allsup's.
At where?
Check out Allsup's from New Mexico. Allsup's actually made one of the top food places in the entire country. It's like one of the top 25 or something like that for the Allsup's burritos. They're absolutely horrible, but
where?
In New Mexico. In New Mexico.
Stationary HVAC is different trade here than mobile. You guys get paid more, but stationary guys won't touch mobile. Would you ever mess with AC on a vehicle?
Me?
Sergio?
Yeah. Sure you would.
I mean, I've like worked on like my wife's old car, but I didn't really do anything other than charge it up because we just needed to sell it. So I just put gas in it to make it work.
Oh my God.
Damn. He's just kidding, you two.
Yeah.
I mean, I know guys that will, but it's like I have to buy an adapter to get everything to work. So it's not really worth my time.
I mean, oh yeah, I guess so. Or just buy stuff for your vehicles.
And it's like I don't know where like compressors are.
Yes,
those fucking things. So
let me see.
Some of them are tricky.
Yeah,
Some of them.
It's just
check out
not
the
like,
Mercedes.
Like the guy, like the people who told Fluff that he didn't need to take out anything to get to the AC compressor.
Yeah.
On that Murano that you were doing, and they gave you crap. They're like, you didn't need to take that out. You know, I'm like, dude, if only they knew how tight that space was.
Like I don't even know where it is on my truck. Like
for what?
For the AC.
His AC compressor.
Oh.
I mean, I could follow the lines. I'm sure.
You want to talk about tight fitting, man? Let's talk about the old bubble style Nissan Rogue or the Versa blower motor.
Yeah.
Oh, don't. Well, I still managed to do it without taking out the accelerator pedal.
Get out of here.
And I didn't even do it at the shop. I did it at my apartment, bro. I
gotta see that.
I'm not gonna do that again. I'm not doing that again.
So
I'm taking out.
Have you seen what was it? I think it was the Toyota Camry. I think I did a video, if I remember correctly. I had to change the blend door on it. Well, the blend door is in the whole housing. In order to get the housing out, you have to take the entire dash, everything, the harness, and even that main bar that goes across has to come out too.
Just the blend door or the blend door actuator?
The blend door itself.
Oh, God.
Yeah, no, we don't do that.
We don't do that.
We had to take the whole thing, the entire dash, all the wiring, even that.
And some of them are not even serviceable. Some of the blend door, some of the blend doors are not even serviceable. There's,
you had to do the whole unit.
It's just a damper.
Yep. Because it had the driver's and passenger side. Well, because it's just the way the bar is, it snapped off. I guess one of the kids dropped a penny down in there, and it just completely snapped off. But that took me like a day and a half to get that.
That's crazy that it snapped, because normally once they see a slight spike in voltage, or in amperage, it tells the
computer to shut it off.
Yeah, the computer to shut off, to stop sending power. That's how it doesn't over, like when it moves the door. That's how it doesn't crack the doors. So I'm surprised. Yeah, but they had a weak spot in it.
But you know what?
Anytime we deal with the box, we got to remove the dash. And
I even had to remove the harness, and then I had to remove that actual bar too.
I leave that shit over to the side. I am not taking that whole thing out.
Freaking
it was horrible.
Have you noticed Nissans don't really have issues with blend doors? They don't. The only ones are the old stuff. The Frontier and the Rogue.
Oh, the actuators, you mean?
Oh yeah, I guess you could see
the blend door, the air mix actuator on the driver's side,
on the Rogue,
teeth, those strip out.
Yes, the teeth strip out. But other than that, we don't have any issues with those, huh? Not really. Not with the actuators or the doors.
Scotty Kilmer cleaned the bathrooms at his family gas station. Turner Tech Ron was great. Tech Ron.
If it were up to Scotty Kilmer, everybody would be driving a Toyota Celica.
We have a come and go west of
from 1998.
In the world.
A 98 Celica.
Just every single one. Like they'll ask, it'll be like,
He said on the truck.
Get Toyota Celica.
Hey,
Get
Lakes,
Toyota Celica.
What was the one? What was the one I?
With it.
What was it? The 6 mil to 36 mil
wrench?
wrench?
No, I just seen it in there and thought I'd do a short on it.
Man,
That's a $2,000 set of wrenches, bro.
But
he wanted 8,000 for that box, and you got the wrench set free. And he said,
it's actually a pretty good deal.
What?
That sounds like a pretty good deal. Get the box, get that $2,000 wrench set for free.
Yeah.
Hey, I got a what was it, a $5,000 pocket pry bar? No, sorry. Pocket screwdriver. Yeah.
That's all you got for buying your box?
Yeah, no, I'm just kidding. No, I got that's how I initially got. Oh, that's how I got my my 3/8 air impact. They gave me that for free.
Now, did he give it to you for free, or did he throw it on your?
He, I don't. You know what?
I hate when they say that shit.
Oh
They
yeah, I'll
did
throw
it.
this in, but you still got to pay for it.
No. I don't think he did.
They'll
that. I
like
think he did. Because
like
the deal was done.
price, but sneak the price in.
The deal was done already, and then he goes, "Here, I'll let you take one of these," and he pointed at the. And then I took the red one, and then after like a week later, I was like, "Can I take the black one?" And then I got the all black one, and now they don't even freaking have. And because I had the all black 3/8 18 volt, I guess the mid torque and then the 3/8 air, and for my 3/8 18 volt, they don't even have the freaking black cover for it anymore, and like it sucks because I bought it all black, but it looks red.
I've thought about getting that small AC machine. It's like $1,200. It recovers into a small. It's like that big. I know y'all seen it. Y'all seen it before.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
No, 134.
I was like, we don't talk about the 1, 2, 3, 4 YF here. That 1, 2, 3, 4 YF is
10 to 15K. I'd say maybe. Oh, he said 8,600. I know the Robin Airs are what, 45, maybe $6,000 at the highest.
The Snap-on one on the truck that he was trying to get us to buy was 16,000.
Yeah, no thanks.
And that was just a 1, 2, 3, 4 YF. He said they had one.
I wouldn't doubt that it's a freaking Robin Air just rebranded.
Yeah, it's just a rebranded Robin Air. Sold for 4 times, quadruple the amount of money that it's worth.
Yeah.
What did your shop owner say?
I said I'm not even going to. He was just telling me to ask him. I said I'm not asking. I said he's going to buy the cheapest one. Fine.
Yeah,
you guys should just get a recovery machine and a vacuum pump and put it on the cart with a tank.
So you can buy a 134. Yeah,
we're too spoiled for that, Sergio.
Sergeant Lemon. I'm surprised you guys didn't buy.
We're already mad. We're already angry when we have to walk across to go get it. Okay.
See that?
Oh, you poor babies! You have to walk across the shop.
They got these fancy machines that they just have to press a button. They just
I want to point out this comment.
We're angry when we have to leave our stall.
Check this out. Y'all see this shit?
What?
Sergeant Lemon. I'm surprised you guys can buy AC refrigerant at Walmart and stuff. Where I live, it's a controlled substance, so I had to take the course. But yet we, as mechanics, have to be certified.
Yeah, I had to take a course for it as well.
I mean, it's
not to go into.
I think it's because, but I think it's because it's such a small amount that they don't regulate it.
Yeah.
Or they buy the 1 pound cans. Why can't we do that at the shop?
Or the people running this place are retarded.
We're dealing with 1 pound at a time.
Yeah, but you're buying it in bulk. No.
Yeah, well, we're talking to work on the system, like to be certified in AC. Me and Chris have to have certification in it.
It's kind of a BS certification, though.
Yeah,
it is.
Yeah, that's a BS certification.
Yeah,
it is.
I don't know if y'all heard of Max.
Nonetheless, you have to have.
Is that an ASE thing? Is that an
No.
ASE thing? That's what it sounds like.
No. The ASE is more Yeah, well, I'm assuming it's more detailed.
Sorry, that doesn't make sense. 15, 20.
That's a good point he brought up.
Yeah, it was. It is.
Yeah. So
because
anybody
why
could
you
go
guys
and buy
need
it
to be
just be like,
certified is because
"Woo!"
insurance purposes.
No.
You guys also need to be like your company is floating an insurance policy on the work on the vehicle, so the certification kind of helps the insurance company in the courts.
No, it's not. It's not the dealer. It's
it's a federal law. Actually.
Wow.
It's an EPA certification. For me, it's 608. For you guys, it's 609. Yeah. I don't know what they teach you guys because it ain't shit, but whatever.
Online class, and then
Sergio's not lying.
Yeah.
I should really make a course. It's called AC for fucking mechanics. For automotive mechanics.
Yeah, we can buy it here.
AC for Turks.
Yeah.
Yeah, the YF at AutoZone's behind the counter in the back. They have it locked.
Oh, when I was there the other month, like I don't know, a couple months ago, and I saw it just because I was standing right there. It was right next to the 134.
Yep.
Here they have it locked up in the back, and only the managers can have access to it.
I
the
can
Walmarts
go
do
down
have
to
it.
the car shop and buy tanks, and I don't have a license.
Lemon is in Canada.
Honestly,
I can buy tanks without a license.
Automotive AC is really easy.
We can only buy the little ones. We can't buy the tanks.
I can go down and I can buy tanks. No license needed.
What the hell? Look at
So
this.
even the empty tanks we have. So here the empty tanks have to get a whole bunch.
Yep.
£30 tank, but have the option to say I'm buying to sell it. Then they'll say.
See, like, so what Janet?
These fucking loopholes, man.
Well, it's like saying I
Canada.
want to buy a gun. I'm not going to use it.
I'm gonna sell it to somebody. I'm a.
But I can't. All right, here you go.
But like this, Shannon
yeah.
says, Autotech has to record every drop of Freon they use. Like technically, our company does. We don't do it. We just write it in our report. Oh, we took out X amount of refrigerant. We charged it with whatever amount, and then
Yes, it was why.
Ours records for us, and then we print.
In Wisconsin, Autotech has to record every drop of Freon.
Like I said, Sergio, we're spoiled when it comes to that.
Well, and then like I have to, we have to do our refrigerator. I have to do it. I keep forgetting. I'm supposed to do it at the beginning of the month. It's the fucking 21st.
Oh shit!
But like we have to inventory. But that's like a company thing. We just have to inventory what's on our truck. But I don't think I've used any refrigerant in like the last month or two, so I shouldn't have anything.
Yeah. You want to sell some over here?
Dude,
I need to recharge my system. I need to top it off at my house.
What do you get?
I know. It's just one of those. There's been a lot of AC talk nowadays, and every day when I'm coming home from work, I see these motherfuckers just on the corner with 4 cars lined up with manifold gauges and a freaking can hooked up, and I'm like, oh man. And I'm not gonna lie. We fell into that trap when I was younger, and then I learned about AC systems, and I was like.
I mean, theoretically, you should never have to charge it up, right?
No.
I mean,
not on a sealed system.
Other than the initial charge up.
Yeah.
This is how much AC I do. It's still brand new in the package.
You want to send that to me?
What brand is that?
I could use that versus waiting
some
on
kind of Canadian brand.
Sure, Bill.
Never heard of it.
I got mine in the truck. My vacuum pump in the truck.
Canadian brand.
I've been wanting. I need to go get.
See, I don't need to worry about my AC because I'll just go down to one of the shops that I do diagnostic and programming for, park my truck with a sticker on it saying AC.
Turner, you don't have to ever do your AC because you live in Canada.
It gets hot up here, man.
Canada is one.
It gets a whole 23 degrees Celsius some days, you know.
Yeah.
Hey, yesterday it got up to 97 here.
Oh, wow.
If you're a Canadian and you're used to minus 50 for 8 months of the year, and
there is something wrong.
You don't have time to climatize. That 97 is like that's like 1,000 degrees. It's like being in the center.
He has a point.
He's Canadian. He's Canadian.
We gotta climatize. We don't
brisk.
get to climatize like you guys do. We are just we have two temperatures. Freaking cold and your barbecue. Those are the only 2 temperatures we have up here. We don't have an in between like you guys do.
Okay, we don't have an in between.
I know here you guys go from in fall it gets cooler, then cold, and then after winter it gets warmer, hot. Up here it's like one day it's snowing, next day it's like
here it'll be cold as hell, then it'll rain, and then it's hot as hell all in the same day. We get all 4 seasons in one day.
Yeah, well, we're right on the jet stream.
Yet another reason not to be in Texas.
We don't get cold at all.
See,
we don't ever get cold here.
With us, we're actually Canadians. We climatized actually. We built for colder weather to where the point our bodies are now adapted to the cold weather. That when we do get hot, it hits us like it would be the because you guys are used to the heat more than we are because you get it for a longer periods of time.
For us here,
we like 80 is enough to put a person in a hospital up here. Because our bodies.
Well, at least you're not British, because anytime it gets over like 20 degrees Celsius, they all just fucking die, like just drop in the streets from the heat stroke and shit.
Yep.
Wait, 20 degrees Celsius, 23 is what?
It's like 68.
68.
Oh my god! Shut the front door for real.
I wish it was 68 all year round.
And the funny thing is, in Alberta, it does get up to 120 in some cases in Alberta. Alberta gets damn hot. Alberta's a death center. You either freeze to death or you do die of heat stroke. Those are your 2 options of death.
Right
in Alberta.
Right now, we don't have any Canadian cars here, Turner. But right around the winter time, that's when all the Canadians roll on through over here, and everything. All the prices go up, and everything's horrible. And all I'm working on is Canadian license plate. I see British Columbia, Alberta, Saskatchewan. What are the other ones? All those, and they're all-wheel drive Muranos.
Right now, we're not even seeing.
Yeah, you know what? I noticed that where you live, Chris. Like, I remember like the few times I've been out there. Like, there's a lot of Canadian plates.
Because they come for the winter.
Yeah.
And then as soon as they see an 80 degrees, they're out,
gone,
bro. They're out. They're out of here, bro.
We don't even see any. We don't see 89 in the summer. At nighttime, it gets like 92.
No, here it's like 90.
It's what time is it right now here? It's 9 o'clock and it's 100 degrees outside right now.
Yeah, forget that.
Yeah,
it's nighttime. It's constantly.
I think it's like 75 outside right now.
Not sure why anyone ever decided to settle here in Alberta.
Wait, how much? What is it right there? Where you at?
Me?
Sergio? Yeah.
I don't know. It's like probably like 75 outside right now.
Yeah, same here.
Dude, that's so nice.
It was like 9. It was like 74 according to
I hate all of you.
I could probably just open my windows now. I could probably turn off my AC.
I lied. It's 72.
Our AC is running 24/7.
I leave it on. Oh, it's supposed to be 62 tonight.
Right now at night it's hotter than, except for Fluff, because Fluff has been getting some heat too. Right now it's hotter at night than it is in the daytime and anywhere where you guys live. I know it sucks.
That's why I don't live where you live.
There's a temp that is cold as hell. Well, to real Texans, okay, I'm just a part-time Texan. A real Texans, 60 degrees is cold to them. But since I came from a cold state, that's like
fresh.
I can bear low 50s. In the 40s, I'm putting pants on and putting a hoodie on.
Surprisingly, I can.
But now I have to be a little smarter because getting sick and having to work. I button up a little.
I don't know.
It's 69 right now here.
Perfect.
Yeah, it's like that. That's the thing. Is like where.
I thought you said there's no in between.
In Canada, we work in the morning, we work at night. During the daytime, we run for shade. Like that's the thing. It's like we get crazy hot from like 11 till 5, and then it cools off. It's weird. Like, but that's the thing is that that's why I'm.
Today was like, actually kind of cool. Like where I was at today, It was cloudy and overcast until like almost noon. Actually, I left there at about noon and it was still overcast. And then
if it's cloudy and overcast here, that is probably the most humid time of the day.
It wasn't even that humid. Like when I made that short, it was 9, like 10. Oh no, it was almost 11, I think, or 10:30 or whatever it was.
Those are those days that if you wear glasses, right, you step out of your car and it's instant, fucking fogged up.
Sorry, guys, I had a phone call.
But Anthony, I don't doubt that those guys that were on the corner, okay, it's in front of a fucking pet place. I don't doubt that those guys are the same guys that tricked my dad and my mom 17, 18 years ago into getting their AC recharged. Oh, that was 20 years ago, actually. Yeah. Had I known, I would have been like, we got a problem with our AC.
Jesus.
Don't you look back, Fluff? Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, don't you look back and say all the times when you were a kid and you saw your parents like doing stuff to their car, like, man, if I could go back in time, like, and change that, like, and fix it for them while I was young, but you didn't. But you know, you didn't have the knowledge back then. But you wish you could go back in time. You know.
Could you imagine how much money we could have saved them,
dude?
Or headaches.
My mom sold her car because the engine blew, right? And it was an old Toyota Corolla, and some guy bought it off of her for like $800. Okay. And he even admitted, he was like, "Man, I could buy an engine for like $500." And that's what the guy did, and I was like, "Motherfucker!" I was like, that was one point in time where I was kind of like, "Man, I wish I worked on cars," because I was always interested in cars too. But
I've always been interested.
Hey guys, I gotta get up early in the morning, so I'm gonna jump off here.
All right, Lakes.
Thank you for coming in,
Lakes.
Good to see you, Lakes.
Yes, sir. You have a good night.
Have a good night, Lakes.
That's 103 and 90.
I can go back through time to when I was a kid, knowing everything that I know now. I would have bought my dad's garbage company off him and kept torturing Waste Management.
Oh, Zach, damn it! I forgot how easily my ginger ass burns when to scratch my face and felt like I ripped my skin off. Boy, man. Oh man, that means down here in Texas, you'll get a rowdy sunburn in the shade.
Huh?
Yeah, we cook in the shade.
Well, you can't see it on
you know
camera.
what?
Gingers get sunburnt just looking at the microwave. Okay.
Oh fuck.
Hey, you know what's one perk?
Right now.
One perk about it being
that's why
hot all the time here, even at night, is the pool. The pool is constantly warm. The pool's constantly warm. You can go in at night.
No, wait, Chris, wait.
What?
If I'm jumping in a pool, I want it to be cool. I don't want it to be like...
I don't want to jump into bath water.
No.
I don't want to sweat in the pool.
No. That's not what I mean. What I mean is normally at night you freeze when you get out, but it's right at room temp.
Yeah.
At night, like you could get in and you won't be shivering, but you'll be kind of like a room temp bath. Like
that's what I miss.
It's not warm
Arizona.
and it's not hot. You get in and you can just lay there. You're like, oh, this feels good.
I don't know.
You feel fresh.
There's sometimes our rivers over here get hot. And it's like you don't even want to jump in the river because it's just as hot in the river as it is.
If your river is hot, it's not a river.
It's hot Texas.
Because it's not a real river because it's not flowing. As river should not be hot because it's constantly moving. Then it's kind of like I wouldn't even say it's a stream. If it's hot, there's something going on there.
I can't explain. This is where I'll agree with Sergio. Texas is weird sometimes.
All the time, bro.
Bro, come on.
But I will say this: I would rather go to Texas than go to Los Angeles.
I don't know if that comes through.
I agree with you on that one. I grew up. Well, you know what? I don't know. I grew up in LA.
Kind of looks like a light fixture, maybe.
It's like a colander with ice in it,
bro.
A what?
In LA, you have to grow
with ice.
How I get cold showered in Arizona?
It's got a colander with ice in it.
Yeah.
Those
because it takes a while for the water to get cold.
Well, when we first moved to Arizona, we didn't know that the water heater wasn't even plugged in or hooked up for like over a week.
That was funny. I ran into that problem today because since I've been trying to work out these past this month, and I've been taking cold showers, right? And I was in Oregon and trying to get used to it. When I got back here, I was like, turn on. I was like, cold, hot, 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 hot. Getting cold, hot again, and then cold. I was like, all right, here we go. Like normally it's the other way around. Like you have to wait for the hot to come out. But it's kind of like the way I could describe it is, I don't know if when you guys used to play outside when you were kids and the water hose would be out and it wasn't reeled in and you would turn it on and hot water would come out and you're like, son of a bitch. When you were trying to take a drink out of the water hose, you have to let it run for a little bit, wait till it gets cold, and then you're like, all right, there you go.
Did you ever do sports?
Yeah.
Did you ever play sports?
Yeah.
And then, we take a water break and they're giving us hot ass water.
Yeah.
Because they had the PVC pipe drilled with all the.
Yep. Back when teachers could actually yell at you.
Oh, yell at you. Yeah.
I remember there was this one kid. There was this one kid.
You're never done.
I remember the coaches.
I'm done with Matt Close so many times, bro.
I remember the coaches were like, boo, like, oh, okay, go cry to your mom, and I'm just like, it was just normal back then,
Yeah.
But
I had asthmatic reactions when we had to do track because my stepmother was a chain smoker, and I used to get stuck in a car. And after spring break, my lungs would be destroyed because of having to live with her.
I'll be right back, guys.
And irony. My teachers were so mean. It's like, who cares? Breathe, run. Grab a stick and start chasing me with it. Like
the irony in that, Turner.
You know what?
And
I'm actually gonna hop out too, guys. I don't mean to pitch off, but we got an appointment in the morning, and I need to eat. I haven't eaten yet, and it's already midnight. So
yeah. All right.
Cool. Yeah, we're 11:30, but still, by the time I'm done eating, it'll be midnight, and I got an appointment in the morning.
For you.
So
you're good.
All right, guys. Have a good one.
Thank you.
Actually, the irony is it's because of my stepmother I smoke. Literally, at age 14, I turned around and I said, "Screw this." I grabbed the cigarette out of her carton, lit it up in her car. She didn't say nothing. Got back home from visiting her parents. My dad saw me smoking, chased her off the farm with a rifle. What the hell did you do, my freaking kid?
In the 20s, there was it was normal for kids to smoke.
Well, that's the thing. My dad was very adamant on us kids never smoking, drinking, or do anything like that. And one day I said, screw it. I grabbed a cigarette, started smoking right there. The whole entire weekend that I was out with her, I was smoking her cigarettes. Came back home, sitting on the porch having a smoke. My dad rolled in from work, saw me. He lost his marbles, and that was the end of their marriage. He divorced her and chased her off the farm with his rifle. Literally chased her. Like she went running down to the road and that, and crying and screaming. My dad firing shots in the air. And then I ended up having to go live with my mother because I was a smoker now.
Wow. We'd be grilling out with T-shirts. What the? And 45 grilling. Oh, man.
Yeah, we grill here at -10. -10, we're like in shorts and ready to go.
The only time I grilled in that type of weather, it was like 35 out. I was grilling. But it was on Valentine's 2 years ago or 3 years ago. 2 years ago. 2020, right? When Texas got that big ass ice storm where it snowed for 3 days straight. 2020?
Oh, 2021.
Was it 21? I don't remember.
Yeah, because it was like it was not really in the middle of COVID, but like.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Kind of COVID, but like not really COVID, but still kind of COVID.
Yeah, it was a year after.
Because fucking, what's his name? Your guys' senator fucking went to Mexico. What's his name? Ted Cruz. And they made a big stink about it. I'm like, okay, and what's he gonna do? He's not an electrician. He's not gonna be fixing the power grid.
I didn't know it was gonna freaking snow.
Yeah,
it was a Sunday, Valentine's, and I made steaks, and it's fucking cold. I know that. and then I went to go drop off our nephew, and well, the roads were iced up. I turned right back around, and then next thing I know, at about 10 o'clock at night, we had an inch of snow on the ground. That was fun. The whole city shut down. I had family members having to make pipe repairs because their shit busted in their walls. See, and with the smart thing about Texas and their homes, they don't account for freezing weather because outside walls, our sinks are on our outside walls for some reason, rather than putting.
Oh, like I see what you're saying.
Kitchens,
every house I've been in, that's always been on an outside wall.
Yeah,
I've never lived in a house where it's on the inside wall.
Really?
Yeah. It's always been on an outside facing wall.
Really?
Well, there's always been a window above it.
I guess it depends on the type of house, but I mean, we had it was retarded. Everybody had water leaks and shit. True that.
See, but like here, like it'll like the coldest it really gets is into like the 20s, right? Like, and that's about it. Like, it won't get much colder than that. Maybe it'll dip into like the teens, but
what about the wind chill? Like, do y'all get bad wind chill?
Not like that. Like the coldest it gets is like I said, it'll be like that, but then during the day it'll be like 60. And any frost we get, it just melts off as soon as the sun hits it.
Y'all are in the Midwest, I'm assuming. 61 Fahrenheit where I'm at right now. Must be nice, Darren.
See, Chris, you can just move to San Diego, man. It's nice here. The weather isn't 120 something.
According to state how big and cool it is drinking. Wow.
The only thing I hate about San Diego in the summer is all the fucking zonies that come here fucking clogging up our beaches.
I remember when I was younger, we went to Mexico. My dad used to own a property in Mexico, and when we were down in Mexico, it was so hot for me. I used to go. All I did is I just toured the stores and drink. That's all I did.
That's how it is here.
Cold.
Alberta is where that dude was seen mowing with a tornado approaching in the background. Wow.
I gotta get that lawn done before that.
Isn't Alberta like the Texas of Canada?
Yep.
Oh, I don't know what that means.
We do everything big in Alberta. We have the world's largest stampede. Like that's the thing. It's a pissing contest between Alberta and Texas on who can do anything bigger. It literally is.
Brushed my grill off with a broom and fired up in the snow. Wow. As long as you're recording, the cameraman never dies. What the hell? Yes.
Well, it's like, have you seen that YouTube video where they show the camera guy running next to the guy running the race, and he's running just as fast as the guy doing the race.
True that. I remember this one time in band camp. Where's ECK? I got a tool for him. I don't know. He was in here and then he left. Oops. Smoking was healthy in the 20s. Yeah, I don't think Turner heard me say in the 20s. -20, I'm grilling, bro. Oh, y'all tripping. What the hell? I'm getting myself some cast irons. I must. Howdy, Fluffy and everyone else. What's going on, Mr. Howdy? How you doing? Good to see you. Ted Cruz. Man, forget that guy. Oh, a whole inch and you survived? Oh, we got like 4 or 5 inches. Man, we had some snow. We had some good snow here. Yes, I survived. I survived because I'm an Idahoan. I'm a potato. Howdy, Mr.
Idahoan?
Idahoan. You never heard of an Idahoan?
Udahoan.
Yeah, Udahoan.
Only on the weekends. Anyways, what about the moose? Those big bastards are wild.
I think Texas does it bigger always, to be honest.
Is that your thinking, Cap Turner?
No, but I'm shocked.
Oh my god!
It makes my head look on screen.
Oh,
I feel like Darth Helmet from Spaceballs when I wear this thing.
Turner has a cap in a short bus.
I like how he's like, and your Schwartz is almost as big as mine.
I'll get in on this. If I would have started smoking, my dad would have made me eat a pack of cigarettes. Kicked my ass over my head and made me leave the house. Never took up smoking.
Have you guys seen that movie Spaceballs?
Oh yeah.
No.
Tell him to comb the desert.
Yeah, that's why we
ain't found shit.
Yeah.
We did that behind our parents' backs. Like we have a mama and Kev, and they eat
did
all
what?
the shashka berries off my tree. He said would have started smoking, he would have made me eat a pack of cigarettes, kicked my ass over my head, and then made me leave the house. Never took up smoking. What? Shashkagan berries. Saskatoon?
Saskatoon? Oh, berries. Yeah, up there in Saskatoon, eh?
It's not how it's spelled, though, I think. Because I see all the license plates.
If you hit a moose... Oh, God. Y'all hit mooses out there?
Oh, yeah.
You mean... I think what he means is that if a moose hits you, because they're so big, like they just destroy the cars.
Yeah, these things are fucking massive, man.
Never seen one in person, but I've seen
that. You got that on us, Turner. You got that on us. You guys got that.
Yeah, the funny thing is, the moose will walk away. You won't.
Yeah.
She almost ran me over in my backyard my first year out here. Damn.
Go to places like Banff, the moose walk right into town to the grocery store. They talk to the bear sitting there eating its granola bar, you know. And...
I don't know how I would react. Oh, you know what? Funniest story about a moose. It wasn't even my encounter. My brother, we went to Vermont and we rented a cabin, and my brother insisted on putting a tent outside, and of course my mom let him, and of course the one time that we were outside, there was a gigantic moose in the middle of the night, and my mom was freaking out, and my mom was like, I'm gonna go get him, and they said, no, if you go out there, he's gonna freak out, just let him do it. And he was just like, oh, like he was just walking around, and we were just watching this moose just walk around the tent, and my mom was freaking out because my brother was only like 13, 12 years old. And apparently my brother never even heard it. He was like, so what happened? And we're like, dude, there was a big old moose outside your tent. And he goes, I don't know, I didn't hear it. He's like, my brother sleeps like a rock.
Saskatoon is a city in Saskatchewan.
Oh, okay, there you go.
Saskatchewan.
That's a license plate that I see, Saskatchewan.
Hey, howdy. I know somebody from Saskatoon.
There's only two animals that I fear. There's only two animals that scare me. That's an elephant and a moose. A moose will chase you until it dies. It will not stop chasing you unless you magically disappear.
Oh, and they'll swim after you.
It will walk around the tree if you climb up a tree and wait for you to come out. They're relentless. An elephant will never forget you.
Yeah.
Everything else, like I can deal with a bear. I can deal with this, but a moose, they're unpredictable.
Deal with a bear.
You know, you can predict a bear's behavior and how a bear's going to react. You can't do that with a moose.
Depends.
A moose is unpredictable. Absolutely.
It depends.
Insane.
A black bear, maybe. A brown bear.
Oh, yeah. You can predict what a brown bear is going to do by his body posture, movement, and how he's acting.
Okay,
same with grizzly bears.
We're
taught that stuff in elementary school up here.
Oh, all right. Well.
If the brown bear stands up like this, goes roar, then that means you're lunch. If he's just walking around going, hey, how's it going? You're fine. If he turns his back to you, that means that you're going to be hunted later on. He's going to go circle around and chase you, make funny noises, make you scared. And grizzly bears will play with you. They will torture you.
That's why we killed all of them in California.
Yeah, well, actually, we still have brown bears. They're just not the California brown bear that we used to have.
Live in S2.
They live. They're
some nuclear waste.
I'm more scared of humans.
Yeah,
my girlfriend parents lived in Grand Prairie,
humans in East Los.
Texas. I'm assuming, Mr. Howdy, Grand Prairie, Texas. Mooses are psycho, especially mamas and bulls.
No, humans are psychos. They'll break into your home.
Go to Austin. Never mind. Anyways, he gonna eat you.
I don't know those strange creatures that live in Chicago. They seem pretty scary too. Those what do they call them? Vagrants and
what? In
Oh,
Chicago?
fucking raccoons! Oh God,
Oh, dude.
They'll tear your shit up and tear you up.
What, raccoons?
Yeah.
You guys got violent raccoons down. We don't have aggressive raccoons up here. They're like passive.
No, our California raccoons are like hippies.
They're like crackheads.
They're like hippies here. They're like, they just come and congregate. They're like, peace and love, bro. We're just gonna mooch off of your trash and then we're gonna leave.
That's
no trouble
possums for us.
No, over here possums are the. It's a funny story about that. Me and my cousin were coming home one night and a freaking possum was just right there with its big ass smile, open mouth right at the doorway, and he fucking NFL kicked that thing past the gate. Oh,
poor thing,
dude. I mean, the weight, it freaked me out, but I was just kind of like, whoa.
Dude,
my cousin was like, oh, boom. He kicked the living shit
Them
out of
motherfuckers have some weight to them.
Dude.
So, yeah.
He kicked it like a football, dude. Like, it went. I was just like, score.
we had a bad possum problem where I used to live. Like, there was like, my dogs killed one.
Yeah.
One, they ran up the fence, it slipped, and there was this like piece of like barbed wire, like concertina wire for some reason on the fence, and it slipped. And I think what happened is it fell and it like gutted itself.
Oh.
Wait, so like Grand Prairie in Canada?
Yeah, we got
Grand Prairie, Texas. What the?
Freaking
There's like a bunch of our cities here where they have those cities in Cali too.
Oh really? My cat didn't take shit from anybody, and it killed a skunk once. I was like, but dude, she stank so bad when she came into the house, dude. Oh my god,
Miss Old Dave.
Oh man, skunk stink, bro. Like so bad it gives you headache.
Rough for him, but he goes. Y'all know he goes on live.
Love them, but Dave, they love getting into your attics.
Yep.
Wait, what?
I hate possums, man. Those things are ugly.
Raccoons.
Possums, dude. But if it was like, if it just had like a nice face and it was right there passing by, I don't think my cousin would have kicked it. It was just right there doing one of these like.
Yeah, like they snarl at you.
It was looking straight at him, like it didn't play dead or nothing. And my cousin freaked out, and you just, dude, I was just like, dude.
What about spiders? How do y'all do? How spiders out there?
In the desert?
Yeah.
In the desert, we got some big ass ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you don't usually see them inside the house or nothing.
They like the heat. I got spider webs all outside.
Yeah. I've noticed the big spiders love the heat. They like to stay in the sand. They like to burrow and stuff. Yeah. The little ones are the ones that come into the house. Those little ones. And they're like those little jumpers, the little jumping spiders.
Oh yeah.
But they don't do nothing. I mean, though it's a problem only because my daughters are scared of even fruit flies. So
what about tarantulas?
I haven't seen tarantulas out here.
No. Ooh.
I think tarantulas are more of a forest. Forest spider, aren't they?
Oh hell no, we got those in the city.
No, I've never seen them here.
But they do definitely like more humid weather, though. That's for sure. The tarantulas.
I fucking hate them, bro.
Well, that's the thing is that they like cool environments, and in the city there's air conditioning, so that's where they're gonna live. They're not gonna live out in the middle of nowhere.
I've seen them crossing the road, crossing sidewalk.
Got air conditioning.
I wonder if I still have that snap.
Freaking
you'll be walking on the sidewalk, right? And you'll just see random fucking tarantula just right there.
You squash it?
Hell no.
Oh.
Dude, I like 10 feet diverted that motherfucker.
I That's the thing. Whenever I see animals in cities or that, I'm like, I just let anything living in a city, I let them be because we're living in their space. They were there before us. I'm not gonna eat them. They're not hurting anyone. They're not hurting me. They're not doing any damage.
I won't kill an animal.
Why do anything?
I won't kill an animal until it goes after me. Yeah. And there was this rat that came into the shop. Well, there's two rats, okay? First rat was when I was working over at the other Nissan. And they were trying to get him, and I was just like, just leave it alone. Just leave it alone. Well, they chased it to the point where it got to my toolbox. It climbed. We had the below ground, the hydraulic lifts. So there was this lever that was right next to it. It climbed up the lever on top of my toolbox and tried to jump at me. And I was like, all right, motherfucker, it's personal. They didn't think I was going to do it. I grabbed those big push brooms. The closest one to me, I grabbed it. They're like, Chris, you're not going to hit the top of your box. Boom. Okay. And they're like, dude, you hit the top of your box. I was like, fuck that, dude. Dude, this rat was like life or dead.
If there's any animators in chat, make an animated battle of Chris versus the rat, okay? Someone make an animated video for them. Let's make a great cartoon.
They should have just left it alone. The second rat I dealt with was out here where I live at right now. And it got caught between the hood. Its leg got caught between the hood and the fender. And I said, drive the car outside. They're like, nah, we'll take it out right here. I was like, why? Just take it outside. If you don't get it, it goes out into the wilderness. Why? And they decided to take it on the shop. And, of course, they let it go, and it went through the shop.
2 jobs.
But, yeah.
2 jobs.
2 jobs? What? I love spiders.
Post, man. He's working 2 jobs. Forget all that.
I love spiders. We get big, chunky cat face spiders around my shop. Nice.
There's only one thing that I am insane. That I'm OCD about killing, and that's wasps and hornets. Like I've got so much brake cleaner that it's a strange addiction. I hear someone say wasp nest, and I was like, really? Where?
Crank just start, okay, no DTC.
Crank no start. Check your ground. It
cranks but no start, and he just did the transmission.
Check grounds. Check your. Is this turnkey? Turnkey transmission. Turnkey. PMP switch.
But it's cranking. It's not starting.
I think you can still. Oh no, you can't crank. Yeah, you're right.
That's interesting.
No codes. Are you sure you're pulling up all the modules? Good evening, Bill. Bill, what's going on? Hey, Bill. Hi, Bill.
Could he have tripped the security while disconnecting the wires?
Yes, that too. You got a security light on?
He could have
ECM, maybe a pin on the ECM. No. Oh, Shannon. You left something unplugged.
Is it
fuel and air spark? Wait, you have air, fuel, and spark.
You have air, fuel, and spark, and yet wait. You just did a transmission on it, right? Did you disconnect the throttle chamber and reconnect it? Doesn't he? I mean, I've never ran into this problem before, but
had a customer come in with chicken and 4 kids on a rooftop road trip. What the hell? That's it.
Fuel, air, spark.
No throttle came off. You took the throttle off? Can't hear you, Chris. And no ouch. Yeah, I'd have to see the topology, make sure everything is communicating. So you're a Nissan tech? Are you? I'm assuming you're a Nissan tech. Yeah, many of them never had that problem before. I've seen that issue, but normally because pin, normally like when they go to to connect the ECM back up, they bend a pin. But the ECM on that Sentra, where's the ECM at?
The ECM is in front of the battery.
Yeah, with the plugs going up. Yeah, you might want to check, make sure you didn't bend a pin on accident. I've seen that happen. I've seen it happen. Don't know how a pin in the middle will bend.
Is that he has spark and he has fuel, and yet it's not starting.
Could not be seeing a crank signal. Wait, I'm tripping.
No, could be right. I mean, not unless when he did the transmission, he screwed up the top of the crank and it's still connected.
Thank you. Many of them never had a problem. I had a 20-liter.
I mean, truck. Fluff and I have done like hundreds of 2015 Sentras.
Yeah, anywhere from 2013 through 19s.
Yep.
Do those engines have the rear balancing chain to replace the harmonic balancer?
No. In fact, it's a really well balanced engine.
Oh, gauge goes okay. Their signal.
When you scan it, do you see voltage? Do you see any voltage when you scan it on your scanner?
So the only thing I can think of, MAF sensor, does it sound like it wants to start? Is it crank? I mean, is it,
hold on.
Is it backfiring or anything? There is signal. Yo, what's going on, Brandon Galvez? Okay. I hope everybody here believes that I'm a troll.
So it's cranking. Not that I know anything about cars, but
I am who I am, and up front with everybody.
It's cranking.
Crank no start. Crank no start.
Wait, wait.
Are you sure? Because I mean, if you have fuel, you have air. The only other thing you would need is spark, right?
No, he said he has fuel and spark. Oh wait, are we talking about something different now?
No.
Mr. Howdy, I don't dip into too much drama. I'm Chef Shade Tree. So if you're chef, you got 2 channels? Yes, there is voltage.
Okay, because I was thinking sometimes the you blow the storage fuse.
Yeah.
And it causes issues, but it wouldn't cause an issue with starting. But when you said something on the tachometer, I was like, oh wait.
Yeah, I have no idea.
But he says he has spark and fuel.
Is he sure he has fuel?
Yeah, are you sure you have fuel? I mean, because we can check fuel pressure, but maybe your injectors aren't hitting.
Yeah.
That is true. That is so true.
Yeah, because your fuel pump turns on once you turn on the key, right?
Wait.
He has an immobilizer issue.
He
has an immobilizer
that's what I said.
issue.
He might have tripped the security when disconnecting stuff. And his injectors probably aren't firing. The fuel rail's pressure's up, then the pump kicks off. But on the newer vehicles, it actually just turns the injectors off. It does, like the old pass locks would turn the fuel pump off.
Wait a minute. I'm gonna check something right quick. Did you pull the intake off? Did you pull a fluff and take the intake off?
Does your horn work?
Shut up.
Does your horn work? Yes, we need to know this. This is important.
2015. Chris, you know there's 2 grounds right below the intake, right?
Oh yes, the 18, the 8 millimeter and the 10 mil. See, you wouldn't run into that issue if you don't take off.
Hey, whoa! That's why you just
cut out at perfect timing.
I don't know why it keeps cutting out.
Fluffy's doing it intentionally. I think it is. Every time he hears you saying something that makes him look bad, you know.
We'll start doing that shit. Just mute.
Right.
All right.
How could you not get a horn to work?
Huh? I took the intake off and started from the top, but I already checked those grounds for the injector. They are good.
Yeah, but are the injectors good?
Okay, so you have those two grounds. Does it have two connectors on the
tumblers?
intake? Yeah, because if it's a California car, then it's retarded. Just like
That's true. The tumblers on the intake,
yeah,
because it has the intake runner. The on
have you
the
tried spraying
runners.
throttle body down in there? Yeah, though I forget about that shit sometimes.
Well, you could spray into the intake, not a whole lot. Spray brake cleaner into the intake, see if it starts.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. That's the good.
But you check those the two grounds underneath the fuel rail.
He just said that, didn't he? He checked those two grounds for the injectors or something like that. Took off the starter top, but I already checked those grounds for the injector. They're good.
I'm trying to pull up. It's funny because I have a hard time navigating all data for diagrams.
Don't you have assist?
Not on this computer. Oh, I heard. Okay, man. I wish that guy that said something. I wish that guy that said something about assist mobile.
Oh, that's they were thinking about doing assist mobile.
No, they have it supposedly.
What do you mean they have
one
it?
One of the guys, I asked him, and he said, "Oh yeah, you get on it through NNA."
What the hell?
Fucking hate this, dude. Earlier, I had to send the passcode 5 times to get.
Yeah. It's dumb. If you change if you're logging on multiple computers, if you stay logged onto one computer, it won't ask you. What would the only thing I could think of is immobilizer.
Here it goes again.
But what does the immobilizer like kill that it doesn't allow it to start?
You would know it's the immobilizer if you have a solid light. Again, Bland Go turnkey. Is it turnkey or is it iKey? Or does it have that like
wait a minute.
Like knob?
Wait a minute. It's a factory CVT, right? That he replaced it with?
26. I have no idea.
Is it a factory CVT you replaced it with? Like a reman CVT from Nissan? Turner's gone? Or he just went invisible?
He's just not at his computer.
No, he's there.
Oh wow.
God damn, with this stupid Oh, yes, my God. I hate this one. I hate this stupid.
Because I was thinking fuel problem. But he said he had fuel.
You were thinking, yeah. Are you sure you're getting fuel? I tried clean start. Wait.
It did idle, so you're not getting fuel.
Yeah, you're not getting fuel, bro.
You're not getting fuel.
What you can do? Did you check fuel pressure?
That's what I would start with, fuel pressure. Okay, if you did clean start, then you're obviously not getting any fuel. Then you're. See, I was right.
Oh, we lost Chris again. What did you say?
One piece of information can lead you down a different route.
Yeah.
See, so if you did clean start and it started and idle for a little bit, then the issue is it's a fuel issue. You're either not getting fuel pressure from the fuel pump or the injectors are not firing off. That should be fairly easy to
just because you have a good ground doesn't mean your injectors aren't bad, right?
Well, yes. No, it doesn't mean if you have a good ground, it doesn't mean that the injectors are bad. No, it could be, you took off the intake, you could have accidentally, don't you have to disconnect? Well, it really depends on how much you disconnect it to. If you're not used to doing the sentry, I've seen people take off an enormous amount of things to get it done, even after the intake. So, But I would start if you have a power probe or if you have see if you got injector poles. No, first I would start with fuel pressure. If you got fuel pressure, that's probably easier to check. Then I would check injector poles.
Okay, that's why I am feeling like possibly bent pin on the ECM.
Possibly.
Seen it happen. I don't know how. Oh my god, am I gonna be able to
And sometimes they do take it out. Sometimes they do take out the ECM when they're doing for some reason. I don't know why. You do? Why? Why, Fluff? Why?
Why do you do these things? Why are you the way you are?
See, it didn't even cut me off when I said that.
It's because I'm logging into my assist.
Oh, that's why you didn't come in. What time is it where you're at, Fluff? Is it midnight already?
No. Yes. Shit.
Yeah, I was about to say. Wait a minute. So I tried clean start, and then it died down. Yeah.
Dude, what the fuck? Download assist web launch already.
When the immobilizers when the immobilizer's on, what does it cut? Does it cut spark or does it cut fuel?
Both.
You sure?
Maybe. No, I'm not there 100%.
Check fuel pressure. Once you've done that, check injector pulse. And if you don't have injector pulse, I kind of usually just check the fuse for the injectors and stuff.
Retarded. Anyways,
you still haven't been able to log in?
No, I'm trying to log into assist through this shit, but it's.
You mean NNA? You trying to log on to NNA? No.
No, assist.
Oh, assist.
Oh. I can share this. Yeah, look. Let me see. I can share this because it's not showing nothing. Windows.
Oh, Rosie, you gonna put on a movie, babe?
See that, Chris?
Oh. That's to assist the web?
Yeah.
You're gonna have to show me that tomorrow.
Yeah, but it won't let me on. I keep trying. I'm gonna lock myself out.
Didn't he say the instrument cluster was doing something too?
Yeah, he said TAC was moving.
It's going like that, right?
Yeah. Abracadabra? Nope, it's not letting me on. Has no leak. Y'all pros. And thanks, Zach. I appreciate it so much. I said I'm a POS and troll. I want to clear things up. I'm no troll. I don't know who you're talking about, Mr. Howdy. I don't know who you're talking about, brother. What live were you on? Push button. It's a push button. Oh yeah, then definitely it's not an immobilizer issue because if it was push button, it ain't cranking. Fuse globe. Yeah, CVT from dealer. Not immobilizer. I feel like it's a ground. I'm going with the bent pin in the ECM. So when you plug that ECM back up with those three connectors, most likely there's a bent pin.
Yeah, I think so too. I would still check fuel pressure
though. Yeah, Mr. Howdy, I can't touch on that subject really. That's strange. I have no idea.
What are they talking about?
I have no idea. Yeah, guys, let's not try to bring that over here. Actually, not try not to. Let's not bring it over here.
Yeah.
So I'm cool with everybody that. Yeah, I don't.
Everybody gets
I don't know
along
what's
here.
going on. I don't try to find out. Usually fuel to not wash cylinder. Oh, never thought of that. Who is watching on what TV? Sounds interesting. I think it's Chris.
Is there any kind of neutral safety switch on those things?
Yes.
Yes.
But it won't crank if it doesn't see neutral or park.
Yeah, it won't.
Will not crank.
Yeah, because if it cranks while it's in drive, it's just gonna go. It's gonna drive forward.
Yeah, no, I don't think
and destroy the toolbox.
Different about me. I'm neutral. You're good. You're good in my books, brother.
Everybody here is cool, no matter who you are.
Oh. Abracadabra? Can I get in? This is stupid.
I wouldn't bother with the flip anymore.
Link to Assist. It is a cloud base that runs on Microsoft. It contains real-time technician. For support, I'm gonna have to call them tomorrow and be like, why can't I get on?
Because you're trying to log in from home.
It's supposed to let you. That's the thing. I think this one died or something last week. You're talking about how to
something?
I was like, what happened? Oh, you're talking about with Chris.
Sorry, what happened?
When your phone died on him.
Be right back.
Oh, that's right, dude. Where Anthony, right? Dude, I was trying to get back on, but since Fluff wasn't on, he has to like set me back in.
I couldn't add him back in.
Yeah, he couldn't add me back on because I forgot what we were talking about. We were talking about tools, I believe. What specific tool? And you were starting to look something up, and then my phone died, and I was like, "Oh crap!" I left him hanging, and I tried to get back on, but I couldn't get back on, bro. Sorry.
Do those have the automatic the manual shift option on those transmissions?
No.
Okay, so it's not going to be a manual shift switch then. So
No.
I know on some of the cars that you can do manual shift. They have a switch that if it's damaged, it won't go.
Chris,
but it's cranky. It's cranky and it won't start.
Yeah.
If it had anything
that's
to
the
do
thing,
with
the manual
shifting, it won't crank at all because if it's in only if it's in park or neutral.
Dude, this is crazy.
No, it's an automatic that you can hit a button and you can shift it like it's automatic. That's
like sequential shifting. Yeah.
Because I know the Mercedes
and
BMW, if that
right
switch is damaged, it will crank, but it won't start.
Oh, that's interesting.
Boy, I am in. Oh, this looks weird. So now I can tell the guys that,
it looks different, that's for sure.
Yeah, but look at what else I'm about to say. Let's see if this works.
Curious. I know there's a fuse on there.
Oh goodness. Okay. Yeah, now I can.
Even if the automatic shift selector is damaged or not connected properly, will cause no start.
You said it's a Sentra. I am in there like swimwear. I got my whole stuff right here. Service manual.
What?
Dude,
you're gonna have to teach that to me tomorrow, dude. You know how many times I could have used that?
What the hell?
Don't freak out, Flo. You got the EWD out?
Huh?
Were you able to get the EWD?
Yeah, but now I'm. You know how on this 2015, it's not web based for the service manual, so now I'm having to retry to log in.
Could have used a 2016 or 17, same thing.
Let me try that.
But either way, it still has an EWD, so as long as you get onto
but I have to try to get the web-based. There we go.
Rose.
Oh, I froze. Oh, he said Rose.
What is it? What is this web-based?
I wish I was there.
Web-based software he's using. I'll have to get my get my Asian friend to pirate it for me. Get me a hack and a crack.
Nothing.
Oh, come on! I love getting access to all the OEM stuff.
Fuel injector. The only thing all the fuel injectors share is a fuse in the IPDM, which is going to be labeled fuse.
Oh, you don't say.
Number? What number? Should say a number.
52.
There you go.
But I'm assuming it says injector.
Yeah, but you can also just look for the 52 because even though it says going to say injector, you still got to look for it on the IPDM. It's going to have the number on the side. You got to take out the IPDM.
Oh, it's going to be numbered 1 through whatever.
52.
No.
But
it'll say injector written on there. Let's just say it's one of the 15 amp fuses. Where are you at? Blonde 60. Yes, you're welcome. You probably popped a fuse.
Possibly.
But then again, I could be looking at the wrong fucking wiring diagram because last time I couldn't even figure out a horn issue.
No, but you know the 2015 Sentras, they're all, when it comes to that, they're all the same unless it's intelligent key or physical key. That's the only difference. And everything else is
Chloe.
Are there any resets you have to do when you disconnect the battery on those cars before you should start them? No.
Wait, what happened?
Nope.
What did you say?
He was asking if we have to restart anything or reset anything if the battery disconnects.
Yeah, because I know on some of the European stuff and some of the Kias, when you disconnect the battery, you've got to do the battery relearn thing again, or it will crank and it won't do nothing.
The kicks and Versas, the new kicks and the new Versas, you have to do idle air volume learning and disconnect the battery.
Let's
see here.
So since you guys, I don't know if I've asked this before, but I'm just curious. Like when they come out with like a new vehicle, do they give you guys classes on them?
Yes.
Or like you got to go somewhere? Or is it just like an online thing?
Partial online and then partial in instructor led.
I was just wondering, like when they came out with the Frontiers, they're like, oh, here's what's different from the old ones, or
yeah. Well, like they'll do it's like a new model class. They'll touch on several different models.
Yeah.
I really want to see if he gets that Sentra going. I want to see what it was. I never run into that issue.
The only time I ever see is when they mess up the
8 or 10 ground.
The pin.
Or the pin, yeah. I've messed up a pin on the Rogue, and I thought the fuel injector number 3 was misfiring and stuff. But turns out I just bent a pin.
All the injectors, the only thing that's common is that fuse. But there's also another connector. It's a bolt connector. Where's this connector at? Oh,
I'm all fancy. I got exquisite 100% black
Where's
pepper.
That? Where's that connector at, Fluff?
In the fender. You know where the juke's underneath the headlight?
Yeah.
It's right next to the fuse block. That one that fucking does that. It's like.
Yeah, more than likely, you're right. It's probably going to be a bent pin in the ECM. Or he blew the fuse. Got one of those two.
Dude, I am like wow right now. I don't think y'all understand how excited I am that I can access my assist from anywhere now.
Yeah, you don't know how bad I want you to teach me how the hell you did that through NNA.
I sent you a picture.
So wait, so that fuse is for incoming power, yes?
How come you didn't go? Yes.
It routes it, the IPDM, the Intelligent Power Distribution Module. It sends it and goes.
Power to all the injectors, which all the injectors are hot
You
all the time.
Right.
Yeah.
So as soon as you turn the key, it's on.
Yeah. How come you didn't go the salesman route? I heard the salesmen are not that smart. I didn't say that. Anyways, moving on. Why for that? Have you ever thought about doing car reviews? Yes and no, but too much to block out company names and stuff like that. Bolt connector usually throws codes for other circuits. Very true. But with that being said, guys, I am going to end the stream right now. I am going to talk to these guys backstage. So if y'all could please give me a comment, share, subscribe. Yeah, if you ain't subscribed, if you're a viewer and you're not subscribed, yeah, subscribe. That way y'all could see more of this crazy stuff that goes on. Anyways, thank y'all for watching, and we will see y'all on Tuesday. No, not Tuesday. My dad's birthday is Tuesday. On Wednesday. We'll see y'all on Wednesday. All right.
All right. See you guys.
I got to go to work tomorrow, Fluffy. I just want to say I'm sorry about that.
I'm off tomorrow.
Nah, you're good, Mr. Howdy. Yeah, we don't do that over here.
Say bye to
night, y'all. And panel, if y'all want to stick around, we'll talk later. All right, guys. Y'all have a good night.
Say bye. Say bye.
And
she didn't want to say bye.
Enjoy y'all's weekend. All right, we'll talk.
All right, see ya.
Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 yo, go. Hustle hard, hustle every single day. I'll be making moves till I'm buried in my grave. To the system, I don't wanna be a slave. I've been doing shit my way, or the highway. And in the driveway is a nice range. Cause I grind through the climb, I invite pain. You'll never hear me, bitch, nah, I don't complain. Just gotta flip the switch and you can go and obtain anything you want, anything you need. Your mind's got the key ingredient, it's belief.